Hello, everyone, and welcome to INCRadio, Washington, D.C. Satellite Studio. Thank you all so much for joining us this morning. You see a few early birds in the chat. This morning, we're going to get to know a bit more of our crew here on INCRadio, Washington, D.C. As you may have known, last week we just wrapped up Season 1 of Unstoppable Purpose in Motion. So we wanted to sort of give time for those behind the scenes, which is actually all of us, even our tech person, Kuya Tech behind the cameras, behind the TVs as well. Hello, everyone. I want to introduce everyone here. First of all, I'm your host for today. My name is Lionel, and I have here with me. Let's go down the line.
Hi, I'm Jaster, also known as my wife. The guy that always says my wife.
I was like, wait.
I'm the wife.
You're missing a few words there.
Yeah.
My name is Yvette.
The wife.
The wife.
The wife.
My name is Nidell. Hello, good morning, everyone. And behind the camera, we have
Hi, everyone. Good morning. I'm Marvin, behind the scenes.
my husband.
Awesome, always. So we have two my wives. Okay, no, not mine. Theirs. Before we proceed with what we're going to be talking about today, let's greet our early birds in the chats.
Sure. So we have several early birds in the chat this morning, starting with Elisa Mojica. Good morning, po. We have Amelia Salazar. Good to see you again, sister. Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Hashtag Temple Hills. We have at 8 Spades. I believe that's Kuya Ace Tapang. Good morning and happy Saturday.
morning.
Sister TJ Bautista from Anne Arundel. Good morning, po. And also a belated birthday. Her birthday was yesterday. So happy birthday. Happy birthday, Sister TJ. And back to you in the studio.
Wow, so many. It really is a good morning because we're all here together on INCRadio. Something that I love to do because it gives us a chance to come together and get to know one another, which is what we're going to be doing today.
Yay!
Woo-hoo! So before we get to that, I think we have a quick icebreaker. Do we have the rundown says bowl. We couldn't find a bowl in time, so we just have a bucket full of a plastic
I
container.
hope that's good
It's
enough.
sagots in a sago.
Still fun.
So we're going to be picking some questions to get to know some of our crew members. No, I'm the host. I'm not going first. I will reach it out to... Let's go down the line.
All right, I'll go first.
Let's see. What do you have?
I hope you shook it well.
Let's see.
I'll keep shaking.
What's the best season of the year and why?
Ooh.
Oh, man, that's a tough one because I love all the weathers. Honestly,
You have 4 choices.
honestly,
There is no all of the above.
I like summer the most because it's easier to go outside. I can get my tan on. Yeah, I just have to make sure I put a lot of sunscreen on my head, or I get sunburn.
Oh. Okay.
But yeah, it's because also a lot of the grass volleyball is on during the summer, so it's a lot easier to play grass volleyball.
Ooh, I always love summer activities.
Yeah,
Because it's always time for everyone to go outside. And it can be good weather.
yeah, hiking also.
Yeah. We love like the nature stuff as well.
Oh yeah, nature walks.
Okay. We do have quite a few. Do you guys also want to answer, or do you want to go to the next question?
Okay, nah. Go to the next.
Want to go to the next
question.
question? Okay. Let's see.
Oh my gosh. If you were a flavor of ice cream, what flavor would you be?
Ooh.
That's a hard one.
I know what mine is, but this isn't my question.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna answer it unless you need time.
I
Need time?
You want to pick yours? Anytime.
So, okay, I guess you have yours already, Nidal.
I would say I would be I was in between cotton candy or I know it's kind of a weird flavor. But I think cotton candy because it's very sweet and like kind of giving that bubbly type of flavor, if that makes sense.
I see it.
Yeah.
I see it. Okay.
I think mine would be like a green tea,
Ooh.
sweet and bitter.
Depending on
Okay.
how you
Depending on how you
Very
do it.
very
Yeah.
earthy.
Yeah.
Very earthy,
Yeah,
very,
oh, okay.
very chill.
I love that.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Next question.
All right.
Let me shake it up a bit more.
Yep.
Then
Season
I'll
it.
just-
Mix it.
Okay. Sorry, no seasoning.
No seasoning. Okie doke.
Okay.
Ahem. What's your favorite food combo?
Oh.
Ooh, actually, this one is a really recent one from a family gathering we had 2 weeks ago. And it was mixed by my husband, Marvin, out of
Ooh.
curiosity. You know, he likes to mix things for fun and say, I created that. So it
We
was.
love spice blends.
Yeah. So it was mac and cheese, his favorite mac and cheese, mixed with stuffing.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Oh.
Surprisingly, so good.
Fire.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you can make really easy stuffing by just getting the box, just as a starter if you don't know how to make stuffing, and then you just mix it with water, butter. That's it, and then just get mac and cheese just to try.
Was it mixed in or was it?
No,
layered
they were
on top?
totally separate. They were leftovers from the family, and we were like,
So good.
we need to eat this.
No, I meant like when he made it, was the stuffings mixed in with the mac and cheese, or was it layered on top of the mac and cheese?
No, they're mixed.
It was mixed
Oh,
in.
Yeah, he was
yeah.
like, "Ooh, just trust me."
I'm getting hungry now.
My
Very
stomach
hungry.
is grumbling.
It's so good. But yeah, that's my
Okay.
favorite food combo at the
Ooh,
moment.
Okay. All right. Next one. I guess, was it my turn?
Yes,
give it
it's
to
your
me.
turn.
Shake it up.
Your turn.
All right. Let's see.
$1 million.
If only. Oh boy. What's your average screen time?
Oh.
That's a perfect question for you,
A
Lionel.
great
Oh,
question
man,
for Lionel.
As someone who does a lot of research for like the behind the scenes stuff. Actually, I'm gonna pull it up right now because I do keep track of it.
What's your guys' screen time?
Today it's only 10:30 and I've had 3 hours of screen time already.
Wow. That's
Actually, it doesn't even tell me.
But does
What-
screen time include like listening to like music? Do you think that? Because like sometimes
I say
don't,
no.
I
'cause
think
I don't feel like I'm on my phone a lot, but my phone still is just like your activity time is like 9
I
hours.
think so. I think for app activity, perhaps. I just looked at mine. Now, to your point, my screen time might be higher than what it actually is on average, because sometimes like I would put on like something in the background, and sometimes if you lock your screen, it'll pause the content. So I would leave my screen on, even though I'm not really looking at it. I'm like doing other things. So it says my daily average is about 5 hours
A day?
a day.
I don't
My
believe
daily
that.
average
Not
is
as
5 hours.
bad.
It's not that bad.
Not as bad
I
as
thought
me.
you were gonna say like 15
on my
hours.
phone. On my phone. on my computer is probably
Pull up your
higher.
computer.
It's probably higher on my computer.
Yeah, on my computer, especially at work, because like I'm
Oh,
always on the
yeah.
computer at work too.
No, I don't think work screen time counts, guys. That's not fair.
So it's like
That's not fair.
recreational.
Oh,
Recreational,
So like
yeah.
social
Okay,
media.
that's fair.
That's because you can't not work.
Mhm.
You
That's
know?
true, but still
Yeah.
screen.
No. no.
But it's work.
Work.
Not,
It's
not,
work.
it's right. It's
All
not
right,
recreational.
all right.
It's not.
Alright.
Yeah. It's not.
Okay.
It's not this.
We got a few more questions to go through.
All right.
Okay, I want to go through all of them.
Next one. Road trips or flights? Ooh.
I already know his answer.
Depends on the distance.
Honestly, I love road trips. Road trips are like my favorite thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
And
'Cause
I
you-
like flights.
And she likes flights. So it's like, all right.
It's like fast travel.
It's like
Yeah.
efficiency.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, if you're like on a road trip and you see like, oh, there's a really cool place that we can stop by, you can just pull over and stop by. Like, especially like in when I was driving from like New Mexico to Colorado, you drive up this like really swervy mountain to get up to Colorado because it's very high elevation, and you can actually just park your car on the side of the road and then just like look down onto like everything, all of New Mexico from
that's nice.
Colorado. So yeah.
There's a lot of pros and cons. You almost convinced me, but then I remember traffic. I
was almost convinced because like I didn't know. I'm
looking at all of you guys. I'm like, no, you guys have no idea what you're talking about.
Like going to New Jersey.
No. Traffic where you can sit in the comfort of your own car with your own AC and your own like music or whatever, or busy airports.
Busy airports
With traffic.
I would take a busy
lines.
airport over being in a car because I like to roam around and walk around. So like you could just do window shopping.
You can pretend.
You can do window shopping, but in the car, especially if you're doing like a 3-hour, 4-hour drive, you're there for 3 or 4 hours. You know, just
That's true.
just car.
Okay. All right. I think we do have another birthday that I saw in the chat.
We do. So we have a greeting for
And also-
our dear resident minister in Bowie, Brother Audric Dule. So happy birthday, Paul.
Happy birthday, Brother Audric.
We also have some more answers from our live chat this
Oh,
morning
yeah. Let's
with
see
our
what the
icebreakers.
chat says.
Yeah, so we have Sister Amelia Salazar saying spring is her favorite season because it's
colorful.
Colorful.
That's true.
We also have Brother Ace Tapang also saying the fall is his favorite season because of the foliage and
Same.
the weather's not too hot or cold.
I really
Same,
like the
same,
fall
same.
here.
Yeah.
It was the first time I experienced fall here in the East Coast.
Oh,
And
you
then
saw,
seeing
like-
the
Yeah.
foliage,
There's
yeah.
a foliage,
It's
especially when driving. What highway is that? Like the 95,
yeah.
where it's like just trees on both sides.
yeah.
Oh,
In like upstate New York, I think there's like a foliage map that you can go see. Like if you like hike a little bit, you can like see like all the colors of the valley. So nice. So nice.
oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
But do y'all know why
Road
the leaves
trip.
change color though?
Why?
Why?
Because there's less water and sun in the fall.
Really?
Oh,
No way? Is that real?
Yeah.
Science
story?
class with teacher night.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know that.
You've been learning.
wait, you didn't know that?
No. No.
Science
Oh, I thought you were
101.
being sarcastic.
No. I just thought because like it's getting colder that it just
Yeah.
wow.
Okay. All right. Do we have any more comments before I throw a curveball for everyone here?
We have one last one from Sister Lizelle Ramirez, a familiar face here. Flights are stressful, but I don't think I can do a road trip for more than 5 hours.
Yeah.
Oh.
If it takes more than a day of road travel, I would rather fly.
A day, does that mean business hour day?
Business hour day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Agreed.
Because there'd be times traveling between, because I'm from California, from Southern California to Northern California, or at least from like LA area to San Francisco, San Jose area, it takes about 6 to 8 hours, depending on who you're with. And sometimes, as a family road trip, we'll just go drive up all together. Or other times where, time is more of the essence, we would just fly from
Yes.
one airport to the other. And it only takes about an hour and a half
Yeah.
to fly.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
But
Right.
they're very expensive.
Yeah.
it can be, but it's also, was it time
Time is money.
Time to cost efficiency?
something efficiency. You know what I mean?
I get
Cost
you.
efficient.
Time to cost efficiency.
So right now I am pulling up a question for our tech behind the camera.
Ooh.
I'm scared. Just kidding.
What emoji do you use the most?
I want that question. No, I'm kidding.
What emoji do I use the most?
Yeah,
it would
since
be.
you're always the one typing all of our questions into the chat.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Oh, that's true. So definitely on the show, I like to use any nature-related emoji, and it really grabs our live chat's eyes to see like, oh, this is a question, like the sun, some clouds, maybe some sunsets, and then on my personal time, my most used emoji is definitely the blushing one with
Ooh.
hearts around it,
What
and
is
the
it?
heart, because I send that to my wife.
I was like,
Aw.
I was like,
I was waiting for you to
there it
finish the
is.
My life.
Yep. Thank you for
But wait,
asking.
with your friends though,
Oh, with my friends, it would
Yeah.
definitely
Same
be the
one.
laughing emoji.
the laughing.
The laughing crying.
emoji. Yeah.
Do you all have that same experience where you're kind of scared to put a period at the end of a sentence and then no emoji?
Oh no, I
Oh.
put like multiple periods.
At least
Like,
2.
At least 4.
4.
Can you?
Boop, boop, boop.
What is that?
like someone will say something to me, right?
What
and
does
then
that mean?
nothing. Like when someone will say something to me in a text message, and I'm like, like with like 20 M's.
Yeah.
And then if someone says something like, I'm like, okay, dot 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 dot. dot. I don't know why. That's just something.
It's just
I
like
do.
a habit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
I've always wondered that.
I think for me, 2 dots means like I'm pausing. But like if it's like 3 or 4, it's like,
You're
like
thinking?
dot 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 thinking.
Yeah, like-
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, there's more to come after
yeah,
that
yeah.
text.
Okay. All right. We got 3 more. Who is next?
Mine?
All right. Let's get through these.
Let's see. Do you have a favorite scent? Yes.
My husband.
My husband. Now I'm smelly.
I love him. I love him. That's full stop. My favorite scent is there's this candle that we have in our house. It's like a tomato, like leaf scent,
Ooh.
and I really like it. It's
Okay.
kind of earthy. It's not too. It smells clean, but it doesn't smell like linen. It smells more like a clean kitchen type of thing. I really like it.
Okay.
I do like the smell of clean,
Yeah.
like weirdly bleach and
Ammonia. Windex.
Yeah.
Sanitize.
Windex.
Sterile.
Hand sanitizer.
Alcohol. Rubbing alcohol.
But yeah, no, I like it because like my mom always cleaned the house like at the end of the week, and it reminds me of like when I was younger, and it was always clean because my mom was like doing something in the morning. That's why I like it. I think it's childhood memories.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Next one.
All right. Favorite travel spot you went to? Hawaii. I love Hawaii.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I always think about it because I felt like time was so slow there. Like you really enjoy the present. You really enjoy nature. As I always emphasize, I love nature and looking at the sky and the trees. But they really have you just pause and be thankful for nature around you. That's why I love. You see the sunset. The sunset's really nice.
I think it's because it's a vacation area, so everyone wants to take their time and do stuff. No one's like rushing anywhere. you
Yeah,
know?
that's exactly it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, we do have 2 more questions. I do want to throw this one to our our tech behind the camera. Let's see what it says. It's upside down. Ooh, okay. For our Clea Tech here, brother Marvin, what's something you're weirdly good at?
Oh, that's a pretty good question. Weirdly good at? Off the top of my head, I would probably say just cleaning around the house. Because generally, if you know me, they're like, oh, Marvin cleans a lot.
Yeah.
But I would say so. So I don't know. I think that's the first one that came to mind.
All right. Okay. Last one. I guess. Oh, okay. I want this one for everyone. Best time to take a nap
After INCRadio at 2 p.m.
at 2 p.m.
Because like
After all of that.
no, because I don't know. It's just like I don't nap in general. Like during the weekday,
Same.
I don't nap. I just sleep, right?
Mm-hmm.
But because like this is kind of like like we're exerting a lot of effort, and then usually after broadcast, like we go hang out and stuff. Like after a good
A little
meal,
bonding, yeah.
right?
And then like that after you've done like quite a bit, and you're like, okay,
Yeah.
that feels good, and
Yeah.
then you're gonna then give your body the physical rest as well.
Yeah, so I'll our drive back home is like what, like 30, 45 minutes?
Yeah, 30 minutes. Yeah.
So about like 2 p.m. and then it's right before our worship service too, because our worship service is at like what, 6 or 7.
Mhm.
I'll just like take a quick body shower and then just like take a little nap until worship service, and then gotta go.
That's a very specific time, but yeah, sometimes I do agree with that.
I say like, yeah, the afternoons after like a long day's work.
Yeah, definitely. Like right when I get home, I like put all my stuff down, put all my shoes away, and then I sit on the couch and then just fall asleep.
Sometimes he doesn't even say hi to me. He just like says hi to the dog, and he's just like. I'm like, okay, cool.
Do we have any more answers from the chat?
We just have some more additional greetings, such as Ka Danilo Yumo. Good morning to all. Hashtag Waldorf. Good morning, po Ka Danilo. And also, Sister Allison Moika said, I like to take a short nap before I take a shower.
Oh,
That's
okay.
interesting.
It's interesting.
Yeah,
For me,
Like with your hair wet.
no, she says before she takes a shower.
Oh.
So I'm like, I'm sort of like a medium to heavy sleeper. So if I do that, I'm probably not going to wake up in time, enough time to go take a shower. Okay, interesting. All right. So this episode is about getting to know us. We got to know all of us sort of on our, like the personal side. We want to learn more about the INCRadio side. So the first thing, I guess, like first things first is, how did you first get involved in INCRadio? I think I can start this off with one of my how do you describe this? One of the, I guess like one of family friends back in California. We were talking about like, I approached her because I knew she was part of INCRadio, and I asked her like, "Hey, I have some suggestions for INCRadio. Like, could I just send them to you?" And so what she told me was, "Oh, great, you have ideas, cool." She sent me like this link. I was like, "Oh, cool. There's a like a feedback link." Turns out it was like, "Hey, I'm interested in joining INCRadio." I was like, "Okay, but where's the part where I give the feedback?" And I was like, "No, I guess I'm gonna give it in person." And so ever since then, I just started going to INCRadio with the ideas, and also like learning more skills on my side, as well as like I guess imparting some of the knowledge that I've learned as well.
For me, the very first time was like they asked me to do like a panel on like computers.
Yeah, I remember.
I was like,
How long ago was that?
that was like
This was before we dated, and he was like, "Hey, you want to watch my episode on computers?"
Oh,
I was like,
That's a great-
"Sure."
INCRadio.
So I did a panel on like how to build a computer or what to look for in a computer. And then after that it was like, oh, we're gonna do a whole show about it. And I'm like, okay, and then you're gonna be the host. I'm like, okay, that's new. And then after that it was just like I just kept on being asked as a panelist, and then it's like, why not just be permanently on the show? So then, like, what was it, like this year? Like the past 9 months? 9 months
I
ago?
remember that episode, and then afterwards, you both approached us like, "Oh yeah, we'd like to join more."
Yeah.
Like, okay, cool.
the best decision ever.
Yeah,
Yes,
it was.
We love it. All right.
Yeah, we
Oh,
went,
it's same
yeah,
side.
same. We went on an episode, and I was like, "Oh, this is pretty chill."
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
I was like, "It's
I remember
alright." I was like, "I have nothing to do on Saturday, so just
What-
hang out." Yeah.
What better way to do it than with the INCRadio?
Yeah.
All right. How about you, Nidal?
For me, it was through a minister in the gospel. He it was after an evangelical mission or a Bible study, and he said, "You have a very great smile. You should go on radio." And I think I was doing interview with media too as well. So I was like, I'm too shy. But then it really helped that I had friends who supported me and were also part of radio. I knew some of them, and I was like, you know what, I'll try. And I've gained friendships through it, and then I loved it ever since. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. So all of us sort of found that introduction to INCRadio, and then sort of found our reason to continue and be part of our amazing INCRadio family, not just here in the District of Washington, D.C., but also all around the world. I do remember where we did like a New Year's countdown with all of the satellite studios. I remember being able to interact as well with those that I probably wouldn't have been able to. I think one of the most memorable ones for me was being on the same panel as INCRadio Latin America, and the host from there taught us a bit of Spanish.
Oh, that's
Like,
cool.
oh, okay, this is cool. I probably wouldn't have never had that opportunity if not for INCRadio. So I'm always thankful for INCRadio. So I guess in our eyes, like, was it something that I feel like it's something that we didn't really plan, right?
No. Yeah.
It's like from all the stories that I've heard from all of us, it's like that God opened that door for us unexpectedly. I think it kind of found all of us at the right time. Now, with every journey that we, for example, unstoppable purpose, and every
Perfect,
journey that we
that's
take, I guess like I want all of us to share like what are some of the challenges that we faced?
Like during radio or like
Oh,
outside
I mean,
of radio?
aside from like the technical difficulties, the setting, I think like a good example would be, as some of our viewers may have noticed lately, we've been here in person a lot more. I think that I would say is one of our biggest challenges.
I don't really think that's a challenge, though. I don't think meeting in person is a challenge because, we're blessed to have like a setup like this, and we're blessed to have like a lot of like equipment in order to basically run the show on our own type of thing. It's just more of what you think is hard. I don't think that it's a hard thing to do. Like we just spend like a couple hours of our day, and it's usually in the morning, to just talk and like catch up with one another. And I think it's just like hanging out.
I think the hardest challenge would be like, say if there's like the question is like really difficult to answer, and like there's always that quiet moment that we're all just like, you go, no, you go.
I got to think about that for a second.
Yeah, you go first. No, you go first. So like, yeah, I think that's one of the biggest challenges that we have.
I do like those moments though as a challenge, because sometimes those are the questions that we need to ask in order to get like those really good conversations.
Yeah, like a very genuine answer.
Yeah, and I think that's some of the things that I've seen all of us do on INCRadio, and I really love that.
Yeah.
Now, I guess aside from challenges, or Nidal, did you have anything you wanted to add to this one?
It was pretty much the same as what Jaster said. Yeah. But being yourself on when we're talking here, because sometimes you may not say what you really mean to say because you're nervous. And that happens a lot with me. Yeah. And then after the show, I'm like, I look in the mirror, I'm like, I could have said this. And then I'm like, that could have been perfect. Okay, next time. So a lot of those, yeah.
Oh, all right. So going off of those challenges that we've experienced, like what are some things that we've learned about ourselves since we've joined?
I'm not a very open person. It's very hard for me to interact with people. I really like my own time and my own space, to just, I love being by myself is like the thing. So doing this kind of like helps me get out of that like mindset, because I'm very much an introverted person. And then I remember my sister saying, she's like, I don't know how you guys can do INCRadio, like just like talk about yourselves. And I was like, I don't know either. I don't know.
It's all inspired by God.
I was like, it just happens, and it's really hard to put yourself out there because you never know what others are going to perceive of you. So yeah, that's a hard one.
But at the same time, like from our experience, you just brought out your genuine self, and we're able to connect that way. So we really appreciate you coming out of your shell.
Yeah.
And I feel like that all kind of also goes to all of our guests as well. It's like I know like some of them say like, oh, but we're like shy to come on air. But then when they come on, when they go here in the studio, like they're on air, they go through the show. Afterwards, they're like, that was actually pretty fun.
Yeah.
Actually, we've had a couple others say like, yeah, we'd love to come back again. So stay tuned to more episodes, but also season to coming up
Two.
Unstoppable Purpose of Motion, which with a different focus because we already went through a whole journey in the last season.
Yeah.
All right. Now, was there someone who sort of helped you go through all of these things? Someone who mentored or encouraged you when you joined? For me, it was very inspired by the Kuya over in INCRadio, Orange County, California. They're always always learning more from them of how they do the tech side because I'm very interested on the tech side.
For me, it was you guys. You guys all helped me during this process and everything, and teaching me what to say, what to do. But it was really fun in the whole process of learning INCRadio. So thank you.
Okay.
Same.
How about you, Nidal?
I would say definitely my husband back there and our friendship here, including Elisa.
Yeah. I think the whole basis of why I feel our show is very successful,
Very fun to have as well.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like, like we're doing like quote unquote work. It just feels like we're just like seeing each other. And so, like, especially when me and Jaster, we travel a lot. And then, Lionel travels a lot too. So when we finally get together again, it's just like, oh my gosh, I missed you guys.
Yeah.
Like, I miss hanging out with you.
Yeah.
Actually, if you don't mind me jumping in here, someone
mind.
who has mentored or encouraged me as I've joined radio is this individual here on the host
he
camera.
has control of the camera. He has control of the cameras.
Where are you? Just kidding. But I wanted to shout out Brother Lionel because I've never, ever had experience behind the scenes before. So being integrated with all of this variety of equipment has been a great learning process. And now I'm over here being able to do this. So thank you to INCRadio.
He has control of the camera.
Yeah, Lino.
That was perfect.
That was good.
Okay. So we've sort of gone over what we've been through and what we've learned. Now, I want us to sort of look towards the future of what we plan to do. It's like, is there a goal or something you want to achieve as part of INCRadio?
My goal is find out season 2.
Oh, that was your...
Yeah. No, as being a host, that's the thing. And you'll find out in season 2.
I'm really excited. So for me, I'm hoping for stronger relationships. I wouldn't say like quantity over quality. I would say quality over quantity.
Yeah.
Because that's what holds us together, in my opinion. The genuine friendships, I emphasize that a lot because I feel like that's really valuable in life. You can't buy friendships.
Yeah, definitely.
Marvin and I watched a movie where someone had all the money and fame in the world, but then he couldn't buy true love or true genuine friendships. So that's why I think. Wait, what was I saying? But
genuine friendships.
Yes. Yes. No, but and building that relationships with the current guests that we have now. So, but we encourage more to join us. We really love the stories that you share with us, and we all learn from it too. So
yeah, I just want to give a huge shout out and appreciation to one, our INCRadio family here in the District of Washington, D.C., the crew members that make this all possible. You, the viewers, which camera are we looking at? You, the viewers who join us every Saturday and like contribute to our conversation. I see some answers in the chat right now. Marvin behind the camera as well, behind the scenes. Speaking of, do we have any comments to be read?
Yeah, we have some here. We have Sister Alexis tuning in, saying hi, saying happy birthday to Audric as well, and just sharing some really nice comments. We also have Sister Allison saying the whole radio crew are such amazing people, very genuine and accommodating to their guests to make sure everyone's comfortable, which we really appreciate because all of the guests here that come on the show, whether a new face or a recurring face, we want to
Mhm.
make sure that you are in a setting where you feel comfortable to share all your
Oh
stories.
yeah, very much so.
So that's
Yeah.
it. Back to you in the studio.
Yeah, and I think that's like something that I'm kind of proud that we're able to do. Is like whoever comes onto the show, even though they're like I mentioned before, mentioned earlier, is that even though they're nervous, we sort of like if to, I guess what's the term, toot our own horn. I think we do a really good job of making everyone feel welcomed.
Yeah, I think so.
Guests, or even especially in gaining new crew members just recently.
Yeah.
And on that note, do we have any advice for any of our listeners that may be thinking about joining the INCRadio family?
I would say if the idea of being on INCRadio ever comes to mind, I'd say just follow it, because that could also mean like maybe God wants you to be our friends too.
Yeah.
Wants to join us on
Friendship.
INCRadio?
No, but I really say that because with these conversations, I feel like I've really grown in my faith a lot. And that's why we're on INCRadio. We want to share how we've grown as people, but how God has helped us grow in life, and how we should always trust Him in everything that we do. So don't be afraid. God will always guide you, especially when we have our conversations. This is like a family. It's an INCRadio family. It's
Yeah,
not
we always
like...
say INCRadio family.
It's true,
Yeah.
literally, because... Trust me, after we talk on show, we're always like, okay, what should we eat? Where should we hang out? And
more behind the scenes to
Yeah.
come, by the way.
Yeah.
I think, especially for my fellow introverts, you don't have to be on the camera. There's
Yeah.
like, I think that the camera is or even just being on air is probably the last part of what we do. Everything that comes before it is production and trying to come up with new ideas and new topics, and seeing from different point of views, like what we can bring to our show. So if you're the type of person that you're like, I don't want to be, because that was definitely me. I didn't want to be,
I remember.
on the camera. They're like, oh, do you? No, no. And then there, you get kind of comfortable with like your surroundings, and but if you just wanted to just do like what I do, I just direct. I just tell you guys what to do.
Yeah, so
you could just do that.
Oh yeah, we never really said what our main roles are. So for those that don't know, Yvette is one of the ones usually behind the camera, that helps us sort of keep the show going when we're on air.
So we do the
'Cause
time checks.
Time checks. Some I'll be honest, sometimes like we drag out some conversations a bit
Yeah.
too long.
Yeah. Yes, it's kind of just like
It's like a balancing act.
balance. Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's other aspects in radio that doesn't have to be on air. Elisa, our producer, she comes up with making the rundowns for our team, and I really, give my shout outs to her, because she's like a huge part of radio, and I feel that the things that she does for us, it's very impactful, because she's always, I feel like she's like the planner of all of us, and she's like really the one who kind of like leads us in that way. But I really love and like admire like what she does.
Yeah. Shout out to I keep saying our lead producer. To one of our producers here on INCRadio Washington D.C.
Eliza,
Yeah. She helps.
She does it so well and so gracefully.
Yeah, she's probably listening right now and like, stop
I'm
it, guys.
blushing.
She was here. Yeah, she probably. Yeah, but
Yeah. She's typing in comments. What did she say, Marvin?
We have Elisa saying, at the Yvette, everyone is a huge part of radio,
Oh,
especially you, Sister Elisa, as well.
yeah.
yeah.
And I think it's great to have her on the team, because her and we are the producers here on INCRadio Washington D.C. and we sort of split the load, right? It's sort of fallen into that sort of, I guess, roles where she sort of takes care of the topics that we cover. Of course, with like with collaboration of all of us, like, hey, what can we do for our? What's something new that we can do? And then Marvin and I sort of take care of like the technical side, setting up and all that stuff. I think it works. It's a really good dynamic for our team. Any other advice, Nidell, J-Star?
Nope.
Oh, no, we started with Nidell. Now we went to Yvette. Do you have any advice, J-Star?
Well, to piggyback off of Nidell's comment earlier, what I really liked about INCRadio was that, like, you're not the only one going through a struggle, you know, or, like, you know, we're also sharing the stories of our blessings that we have with each other, you know, so that, you know, you're not the only one that's struggling, kind of thing. Like, oh, other people are struggling too. You know, we're here to all support each other and help each other to get through like a family.
Like the INCRadio family.
Exactly. Like, you know, we're all helping each other. We're all there for one another as well.
Yeah. And like the one thing that we always remind each other is to always include our Almighty God in all of our plans.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like no matter what happens. Yeah. You wanted to say something?
I was saying remember, and then it escaped me. Maybe include it in your prayers, of course. To know what your true strengths are. Maybe your biggest weaknesses could be your biggest strengths. You never know. Like what Yvette said, she's an introvert, but when she's behind the scenes, she's like, do this, do that, in a nice way. But she has.
Sure.
No, she has a true talent for managing time, and not all of us have that talent. And she was able to discover that through just putting her foot in and then diving in really deep. And so, also be patient with yourself. If in the first time it doesn't work out, that's not end all be all. It's like we talked about in our previous episodes, it shows that you're growing. There's always room for growth. So never be discouraged by your so-called failures that you might think you might have. So, yeah.
I think something that was said in our like season one finale of Unstoppable Purpose in Motion was, I think when Bruce came on, what did he say? It's not rejection, it's redirection.
Yes.
Yeah. That one stuck with me from the episode. It's my favorite quote. And it's something that I feel that for our viewers, if they are even thinking about if they think about joining INCRadio, right? It's something that we want everyone to be able to experience. That's why sometimes we go have live shows and live shows out in where we go to you, the audience, and have interactions with everyone and get everyone involved, because it's always, we want to share the experiences that we all have, not just to the camera, but also face to face, which is why we always like having guests on air, because it does, like what we mentioned before, was give new experiences. Now, with all of that being said, with more experiences to come, we can't put everything out there right now, because we want to make sure that it's of good quality, that we prepare for it, especially with our season 2 coming up of Unstoppable Purpose in Motion, with even more topics of how we can go about our journey in this life. But before we go, do we have any shout outs? We'll go down the line and then we'll go to our live chat.
I'd like to shout out all my friends and family and in New Jersey and in the Philippines watching today.
You took mine.
Okay, sorry. Let's talk together.
I'd like to shout out my mom and my dad and all of my siblings.
I like to also shout out my mom Eliza, my dad Anthony, my 2 brothers who I always so love because they're so cute, and my husband behind the scenes, Marvin. You're amazing. Thank you for always encouraging me in all my aspirations in life. So he's clapping with his feet. Okay. You, Lionel, who do you want to shout out?
For me, I want to shout out my family back in California for always supporting me for my friends here in the district, here and around the world, here in the District of Washington D.C. and also around the world. Shout out to the INCRadio family. Whether you are here in this district, you are viewers, you are part of our family, or even those that are in other satellite studios, because it's all like a collaborative effort with everyone where we view each other's shows and we're like, oh, hey, that could work for our show. Or like something like, hey, here's a suggestion that we can give to your show that maybe can help improve everyone. Because we want to see everyone succeed. Mm-hmm. Yeah. How about from our Kuya Tech from behind the camera?
Oh, I'll go ahead and highlight the shout outs from our live chat before we conclude the show. We have Sister Alexis saying, proud of your growth, Yvette, with a heart emoji.
Aww.
And saying that strengths and weaknesses of each person make teamwork, make the dream work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We also have our dear producer, Elisa Moica, saying, big shout out to the Unstoppable DC satellite studio and district as a whole, and having a great team with personalities is what makes a team fun.
Mm-hmm.
And for my personal shout out to my family in Washington State, the Sabas family. We love you so much. And shout out to my wife as well. Back to you.
Any other? I see there's a couple more shout outs in the chat.
Oh, okay. Just came in. We have Sister Janet Gonzalez. Happy chapel cleaning to all. Hashtag Waldorf. And then we have Sister Amelia Salazar, a recurring and friendly supporter of our show. Thank you, sister. Shout out to all INCRadio crew. Hashtag Temple Hills.
All right. So unfortunately, that's all the time that we have for today. But before we go, we would like to extend our heartfelt thanks to those who make this all possible. For their unstoppable support, we'd like to thank our INCRadio Washington, D.C. family for supporting our broadcast, especially to Brother Sidney R. Santos, our District Supervising Minister, Brother Richard Soterio, our Assistant District Minister, Brother Audric Dulay, our District CFO Overseer, Brother Tyler Warden, our District Multimedia Advisor, Brother Emmanuel Ndaya, our Executive Producer, Brother Wally Tarai, our Station Manager, and our dedicated INCRadio Q-Techs here and in the Philippines. We want to give a special thanks to Brother Angelo Arano V. Manalo, our Deputy Executive Minister. And we would like to give our special thanks to Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, our Executive Minister of the Iglesianicristo Church of Christ, for allowing us to have programs like today's show here on INCRadio. Thank you all so much for tuning in and spending part of your day with us. If you like today's show, be sure to hit that thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below so you never miss out on what's coming up next. Until then, catch us next week right here on INCRadio Washington, D.C. Satellite Studio every Saturday at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. And remember, stay inspired, stay connected, and most of all, stay unstoppable. Bye, everyone. Bye. Bye, live chat.
See ya. What are we eating?